But mole kilia inga lava ia en whaasaonga le record. The result, o le ngako e whaile recount, it led to a recount. It led to a recount on Monday. That was the Monday that nga whaape mo kio mai uma e kawhia ia uma e waale. Nga whaile recount ale board. And the secretariat was there. Secretariat is Samoa. Because we own the Miss Pacific Island. I need to make that, the Miss Pacific Island is registered in Samoa and it's Samoa. So the secretariat is here with the CEO of the Samoa Tourism as the executive director. So, file a recount because wa makanga involved mele malo Solomonga. They were demanding answers because of all that happened overnight. File all the recount. Now, I was not involved in the recount. I was not present. It was just the board and a local organizing committee and, ele mako. Whailoa mai la the pageant director, but the local organizing committee chair, who is also the national director and the Miss Pacific Island Solomons. Whailoa mai la whailako recount. So, is there any are all the score sheets there? And she said, yes. Kakala, everything is there. Nothing ripped, nothing torn. I mean, no, it's all here. Is there any score sheet that is written in red? And he said, no, it's all in black. I know my score sheet, I used a blue pen. In fact, a blue pen. If I'm a lot witness, this is the pen I used, and it's a dark blue ink. There should only be one score sheet that is written in blue. If I may know it's all black, no, I know my score sheet. I didn't use a black, but it looks dark. That's probably why. But I just need to know: is there a red pen ink used? No, none. All right. So kakia lo fai uma the only next advice around about 10. Around about 9. Because ole flight lang ko mo kyo mai fakasi mama nga ribuka yao. It's 11:55. This is 9 something but umalako. The only advice I got was proceed now to the lobby because they even told me stay up in the lobby ile poku, don't come down. Don't come down because already were viral my face and my name, so they were also protecting me from my stay in your room until we tell you to come down. Come down to the lobby now. Someone is there to pick you up. Am I clear? Am I because wa rumored that and I asked, am I clear? Am I good to go? If I'm yes, you're good to go. O sa fiara ye lalo. Ala wako pau, wako fa. Fio so ka vale ma ko aku check in. Checked in. We checked in. Proceeded to security check. Mako kulo I fair foi. If le lenga yo immigration. I find my law. Give me all kula u paper. My passport and that. And ko as immigration officer, he looked at my passport. He looked up and said, "Oh, the man of the moment." Oh, why? Am I good to go? I'm not but my sarcasm. Am I good to go? Nope, you're not. And then he said, you serious? Yeah, there's a stop order on you. You're not allowed to go. You can't leave the country. Are you serious? Yes. And then I said, okay, why? Don't know, but there is a stop order on you from leaving the country. Leku mai askengo pati vaini. Whaakali mai wawakiri ala ko mga leku mai whaakali to make sure I get on a plane. Ka pati vaini sau. O kikilo aku ikua le organizing committee leku mai ngale wako. I need help. O mai. Fiwala fi ngau aku le immigration officer that I have been given the okay. I feel like no, nothing has arrived. The stop order is still on foot. Ole, it be moving, it lifting. Mako me loi kua, so kai solo ngai kengi le organizing committee le kan fai so kai ming si kai ka mai. So kai solo, and then what we were told, and this is all from 11:15 early 11:55 leva. Ole kala nga fai ifo. Ole fa kali me fi avaku se li poki ale board. Ale komiki ma le board. E clarify e po le me wo. Lan me lo wo yai. Now it was then also like I found out what umale recount. So le li poki nga ave le secretariat e pati vaine ma le local organizing committee they've done the recount. They've done everything. It's all clear. And that Samoa won by, there was no tie at all. There was no tie in the first instance. And therefore, casting vote, that process was not needed. Add for a point, mamao yo leva, and mamao leva, and I mean mamao. So, ilevaleo Samoa, makonga, Pawangao ko luang ka mai mai. There was no need for a casting vote. There was no tie in a recount. So ave lo le pepa le la koli pokinga ko pengal malai vale le fayang. With the undertaking of my avaku, and then they will quickly avaku satisfactory. And I thought that was more than satisfactory. Waka awaku. There was no tie, file a recount on the board, and this is their conclusion. Casting vote and then they said, yeah, if I be very takwe, today. Okay, kiki and while we were waiting, and I called out to her thinking, alright, okay, I have to go because if anyone, okay, for you and me are not allowed to leave. But what? Yeah, I don't know, but don't worry, I'm here. We're not going. But who come? 11:50. We've got our bags on that plane. We need them to be pulled out. We're not leaving. It's 5 more minutes. You know, and yes, I think you're right. Tag, ave, let's go outside. We're not leaving. Take off. So from there, that's really what happened right up to being stopped. The pageant here, mga abili poki, mga file recount, koi recheck kay po le ale result. May recount nga file, mamao, there was no tie at all. Nga makwai kilia le malo, Miss Samoa Alitara. Now that was very reassuring that where my vote, if anything, the fucking le casting vote, orang sa o fucking ilika maikai, ola sa ma losi, and that's where all the judges, when the points were added, orang sa. But and I don't blame okay okuwa iyang scrutinious, ile se olo ikaw kilo okay wasasi. Ele adding all ako points, ang sa all adding all points. Ele ay sa issue there, and would have been anything because lala makusaw faayama, and then anyone can speculate amela o ay may, but ko lima mako Lenga whainga le whai unga, no casting vote, no, none of that. But it happened, and I'm glad for your lenga whai le recount, le board. Mawai for le ai o langa sa o ale malo le miss Samoa. So my conscience is clear on that. But the process for any country for ile pamanga a challenge le is if I unga le pageant lavalia. It's also all in the rules. I is kungu if you challenging le result. They've got 7 days to submit a written complaint to the executive director or the Miss Pacific Island pageant, who il secretary who is the kako CEO ale ST8, and then may lola ia once I receive makalola ia investigation process la ko ale secretariat. If I all the rules of natural justice forward o le kungu le pasang-sanga ipol kang kali pasang-sanga iai may sanga kali aver kali o maipol le PCC issue. So ekele ale fakalongoanga and umaloa may submit la ko recommendation po findings sila board. This is the board ale Miss Pacific Island, which ako umayang kawari kausangan nge ave uma iai, and then they meet alay lunga fa kaya ikaw ipeng ka failang yung finga fai Zoom meeting, but it is provided in there. Fella ko discussion and they issue out their decision whether ngai sa complain ave semele crown ne ave uya poai or dai sa fai unga fa kumawinga le melea I amalulu aku, and then that's the end of it. Now that's the process. Onge kaya ko nga umay the 7 days. I don't even know po ise because ole wa buang nga PC ile fam singo konga le fa bevesi. Le lo po la mo fongo fole ile panola o ile the team ako nga wa ko nga thinking this is the process, but I don't know but it's a challenge, it's a protest. And umakwele is and that's it. Uma but okay fifia we lang mako ka may nga file le recount, and it's not a 1 point, not a 2 point. Kili yole. I mean I want to tell you guys how much it was, but it's not me that's gonna, if anything, has to come from the executive director. But okay, pui for the integrity or the process and the pageant. So, but I can reassure you, it's not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. It's actually a fair bit of point. It's a lot of point difference. Le va or kako or the Miss Samoa and the Miss Tonga. Now I don't know what happened. You see placings nga yai, pe fiang yang findings ali, but I kamay ka ikawaye pe fa kuwa nga ile le meleng kupungi emamao ale malo ale al tausala Samoa ale Miss Samoa over the Miss Tonga. So I really hope that this that the secretariat will come out with that FAQ. They don't have to put the points how much, but they really need to touch on the recount. Onga lewo kilo ile lako ile official statement ng hamay. It doesn't address. So ulay linga hale speculation, my suspicion that I did something. Kawong ang faapemay, we have done the recount. And we are satisfied and we can confirm that there was no tie at all, and therefore ko withdraw ma cancel void yale process lenga fai thinking there was a tie, and we are sticking to the points, collective points nga awarded judges. Boom, and that the placing for the winner and the first runner-up remains because of that finding. I remove your casting vote process because there was no tie. There was no tie at all. I wish that was what came out. Maybe they can always re-clarify mailing statement, but that's what was relayed to me, and I can confirm that I'm quite my love. I offer the pageant director, the local chair lady. She did say that. Confirm Samoa had a clear lead. Clear was the clear winner. So be happy that I said, I'm happy. Yeah, I'll happy. I look, Jerry, well, when I say local, my freedom to leave, my freedom to actually leave Solomon was actually for no reason, because although they said a stop order, up to now I have not seen a copy of a stop order po inga sa inga. Who I need to know who. Mang fa may ole mings ka Home Affairs, waka may ole Attorney General. Fa may ngay leo approach lako, fa ilako. There's no ground. There's no ground to hold him. They said so they refuse to do anything. Mang ako fa lang fa may ole mings ka tourism. Meanwhile, I still haven't seen to date, I haven't seen any copy of a stop order, even given any grounds. On what grounds were you held? The only ground that was given to me was a playground, because that was all. They were playing. They were really playing with. Meanwhile, but it was, somebody see finger, I'm here, but it's you that's really the limelight is on you. I know, which is why you come file so day one the Monday more self-contained apartments. It was comfortable, and don't get me wrong, I was free to go out in it, but it's my freedom to leave Solomon. Now, fa mai cavale o ai se me que fiado e pe mak fio e ai que fa cau. Like cavale that's acting as a driver and a security for us. Why would I need a security? And you say, no, just the extra precaution. But okay, but we never did need it because Kako Samoan community, they came with food. They came with really ako pa isa me ako fieng se me somali fieng se ko jaka fa pa fieng se fa mahalos. I just want water and something sweet. But ngo ako okalela nga me ai nga ako. OEC organizing committee, they came with a grocery shopping. I want bread and butter. Makan ko ring mga o Jerry. Akong Paulo me ay falpui. Dahil wa kong imo iya ko kong ole kay mo la ayud falaw man paka. So ako ay kango pu ka o mangiyo nga nila pusa ay sa kay mingo. You can go now. You kango pu fa ko kay mingo kay malako fa ko. It looks like I am going to be here for a month or so because of the amount of food and stuff that you basically filled my fridge. If I go with we want to make sure that there's no need for you to go out. We want you to feel comfortable, and so ele leio le whaingo o au ele organizing committee mas kako makakak Samoa. It just breaks my heart fu nga le reassure ya ma reconfirm o kako Samoa. It will probably quite stand off differently ma the rest o le lalolang ya man Pacifica wherever you are ekele a inga ekele ele but they heard ka minute nga whaalong wai o le kawhia and I was stuck. They found out where I was. O aku siaki au. So as Samoans, I felt very proud for ngare o aku le organizing committee. O la sa fa me mau me I found who brought this? My people. My Samoan come from me. Oh wow. So day one, I was there. La kusi mai kailo ya Dr. Teleyai Lalutoa Mulitalo. She came in when she found out. Mga lulue mai ele fiafi. That Monday, I was saying, Tuesday morning, thinking that I was leaving. On Tuesday, le 3 direct my Honiara to Nandi. Mga suenga uma details mga kongeki mai the global travel. I wasn't waiting. Kapenga mengi kewa fa mai lawa lifi. And a good thing ile mengo ngofoi. I was only about 10 minutes. Man vengo also yai kapenga my bag was all ready ang kapungi ya loka mad. So but on a Tuesday, that's what I call it Tuesday. Alwakule ave pepa fai me uma all came la whatever. I'm not leaving. I even got my legal or engaged legal team. I can making makwa onga le law school I Waikato. Bo aku kokolu lako. There's an MP or the leader or the independence people. The lawyer for makwa onga I Waikato. Ar waku mga ia. So wa activate ako nga at the same time wa ako fo ile official release mai kako malo ma so ka imale ka ifongo le border le Samoa tourism and that's where so ka ko mamakalngo ma tawili Alice and she said the prime minister has already been briefed. She is waiting for Kali se iwa ipole ale makalngo mga ia. So the whole night I was kept well informed of what was happening. The level there, the international level so I mafangfanga ofo ingay lo le official attorney general that we're now working on it. Message ako fa may kaumaya ise kopya o le stop order. Nothing. So what are they working on? Well, I don't know. I'm blank. Tuesday, tafa fainga wa makang kikilo kwa fa along wa kulawa kala motele yai ma fa pe mai le lawyer city. On the ground mo ke va ya kule fa pe nga na mai kokong. It was under the Immigration Act and it was section 89. That section 89 fa kuya skenyo tole yai le section 89. What is it? It sounds like an international offense. Committing a full go to human trafficking. Oh wow. So human trafficking and on top and all other stuff. And I work site something under the Crimes Act. Fraud. Ai se wa kiri la valeo o lo poko me ko ngare ka o le vale wa poko ali o le la wa makango ko fa penga ko ali and so on that basis ka su e lo polea e o fuera si kama le lo ia le con parliament dengan le ka yo le independence people. He gave me a breakdown of all that. None applied to what they did to me, and I committed no offense whatsoever, no domestic law, no international law that I committed. I did not owe any debt. There was no se papel se DPO nga fai se company wo mango ayo kulungo walu ele kong na sa upili. And I posed no threat to the national security Solomon. So magpailaya sa ground. Nothing whatsoever, and it was exposing Solomon Island, the government, to liability. It's because what they did was quite criminalize. Yeah, I was a criminal, and that's basically what they did.